For innovation and brute strength, the Khmer present you with sophisticated hydraulic engineering and ballista-equipped elephants. I like it.
Playing as the Khmer as we enter into the medieval era, we have taken the scoreboard by storm in the previous era with much more on the horizon. We were able to conquer all of these little free city-states all throughout here, and the relations with our neighbor Green have never been worse. If they don't start the war, then we will. They are hate-filled towards us, and we are looking to be able to sneak away some of these cities while remaining friendly with Blue, who happen to put their capital city right next to us, Babylon and Memphis, the two great cities over there. In terms of technology, while we are in the medieval era, we have a lot of catching up to do to be able to leverage any of the medieval tech. I think, see, feudalism will give us extra food production on any tile producing food, so that's really nice to have. But so are crossbowmen, and then our siege, our ballista wielding elephant is down here as well. So decisions to make. I think it is time to just kind of blitz forward and forget about some of these other ones. So we are going to grab war summons, and then once we research that whole chain, we'll reevaluate. They have refused our demands and are ready to push things to a war. Well, we are ready for the war as well. Declare the war.
But heavy heart, I declare.
Time to make our moves. Okay, we had armies in position for this event. We want Defense Force 1. They had a legendary general who became a politician and is now the head of High Point, our second city. We kind of want to keep our guys together, so I think we move them up here. And we jockey this army in position down here. Looking to take Knock. Here's their defense force. Noble Javelineers, Swordsmen, Warriors, and Archers. I think we stack up fairly well against that, actually. Here in Memphis, we're going to look to get our unique quarters, which is giving us a ton of food and also a ton of production. And we're actually able to build multiple ones because we can build one per territory. So both of those going down will give us a big boost to that city.
Hail, friend.
And the Celts, Blue over here, wants to stay friendly, which they definitely should. It would be to our advantage. Okay. They have taken this fight down here in the south and moved an army over here, so we have to choose. Do we want to strike at them, or do we want to position reinforcements for this battle? Let's see. This cliff wall will keep us from moving up, but we can hop in over here. Is that on the next turn, or is that this turn? That's this turn. Okay, we're going to take this. Now this is a performance out of our immortals. Love to see it. Now we are going to get our charioteers. We were victorious. We want that army to heal up, and then this one was going to want to reposition once they have their movement point back. Here in Heartland, as much as I want to be able to get more improvements, I would also like to be able to get some more units. Okay, so we can just buy out a immortal unit
is a living
here,
culture manifested in organized groups. Let's see how the neighbors do it.
and then keep throwing down these babies. Oh no, that'll destroy a farmer's quarters, but it still produces more food than the farmer's quarters? Are you kidding? This district is so overpowered. Alright, I'll replace it. It is wasteful in terms of production, but is useful in terms of stability. I mean, yeah, if I can build this district every single place, I will definitely choose to. Join up with the immortals here, and then these units are still healing to be preparing for their assault. The Heartland army, I realized, should not go into that valley. That was going to slow us down. So perhaps we simply advance, then we look to embark on this river, come around the long way. Merchant from afar. We can dismiss them or consent to them being able to sell here. So chance of unexpected consequences of allowing them in or dismissing them and just kind of getting safety. We'll let them in, see what happens. What's the worst that could happen, right? Right? Here comes another one of their armies mobilizing. Land and freedom, a new civic about land rights. Show details. So we can either have communal land or inherited land. Plus 10 food per number of attached territories on all cities. Very good if you have expansive cities. Or allows to claim, attach, and merge territories with money instead of influence. Well, I generally like spending my money on other things, so we'll just take the boost in food
and political connections determine the status of something as timeless as the land.
No, our scout. The last survivor of a direct line from the days when we were a Neolithic tribe has perished. I'm not going to save Scrum to bring him back. He had a long life, a long and illustrious life. We can't baby him forever. As disappointed as I am to see him go. This is actually excellent positioning for us. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are at their movement points. Okay, so we are alone here, but the battlefield is not going to allow them to flank us over on that side. They can try and flank us on this side, but that is a long way for them to go. So we can just sit here and kind of pepper them. I like it. Oh, and we are considered the attacker? Oh, yes. I did initiate this attack. In that case, I should probably initiate this flank to be able to get inside the city. Their full army is here in the field against us. We can tear them up from this point. And just as soon as that army was healed up, time to head them back off to the hospital. Alright, Coast Guard. I am loving this district so much. I mean, look at this. The values that they're giving here. So if we build down here, we're able to get a little bit more production, but less influence. and this position, because we get bonuses from neighboring districts, I believe. +2 industry, nope, per adjacent river. What is it? Oh, it doesn't have any adjacency bonuses. Fascinating. Well, we'll still build it over here.
The first ship is on wonderful thing. Sadly for the crew, we're lucky to see the first seasickness as well. 15 farmers' quarters? Perhaps you're inviting several thousand friends to dinner. Whether or not the world goes hungry, with 30 farmers' quarters, this city certainly won't.
No, we suffer from allowing the merchants into our doors. They have brought disease. Unwanted is beset with a violent pox probably brought into the city by a caravan of traders recently granted entry. The gods must be angry. So perfect that it is striking the city that I called unwanted. Well, they are just determined to suicide against my army down here. A single unit of swordsmen. All right.
Geography, cartography, algebra, optics, astronomy. It's a time of discovery and exploration. But discoveries are not made solely by traders and adventurers. Those who explore with ships and caravans would go in circles without those who explore with pens and parchment.